But right now, let me bring you some stories on it. With violent conduct already marring the largely peaceful ongoing voter registration exercise, the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, is urging Muslim youth to stay away from violence and shun politicians who may want to contract them to perpetrate crime. Dr. Bawumia has asked the youth not to allow their political differences to divide their ranks by putting their energies to productive ventures in their communities. The Vice President said this when he joined a handful of Muslims at the forecourt of the GBC House to mark a virtual Eid.
This year is an important year for our country as we will be going to the polls in December. If Ghana is revered across the globe as a shining example of democracy in Africa, it is because of how we have generally conducted ourselves peacefully in previous elections. We have to maintain this enviable reputation, and it is important for all stakeholders to ensure that we maintain peace. We enjoy the peace we enjoy in this country. We in government have a responsibility to ensure that, and we pledge our commitment to that. I want to take this opportunity to appeal to the youth of the Zongos to reject being used as pawns to perpetuate political violence. Our communities no longer be a place where the violent-minded people will come and hire people to propagate their agenda. This must be a thing of the past. We are fortunate to have our father, the National Chief Imam, Sheikh Osman Nur Sharbatu, an icon of peace. We can always draw inspirations from to eschew violence. I urge every Zongo youth to emulate the peaceful nature of our father wherever you are and ward against acts of violence. Regardless of your political affiliation, politics should not be a barrier between you and your fellow brother from the same community. The elections are a simple exercise of choosing worthy leaders who will ensure our inclusion in national policies, welfare, and our nation's development. It is not an exercise to divide us through violence.
He also touted government's record in developing Zongo communities, pledging to do more to improve livelihoods.
Your Eminence, a government that cares is a government that alleviates the suffering of its citizens during a crisis. And that is exactly what this government has done, and inshallah will continue to do during this crisis. We can say in all humility and without any equivocation that there really is no government in recent history that has paid as much attention to the development needs of the Zongo communities and put in place a vehicle to deliver those development needs as the government of His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. The President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo promised the people of the Zongo that he would establish the Zongo Development Fund if he got elected, by the grace of Allah. However, after winning the 2016 elections by the grace of Allah, President Akufo-Addo did not only fulfill the promise of establishing the Zongo Development Fund, but he also decided to go a step further by creating a ministry for Zongo and inner city development. Today, the Ministry for Zongo and Inner Cities Development, as well as the Zongo Development Fund, serve as dedicated government agencies addressing issues affecting the Zongos and inner cities, especially on education and infrastructure development. So this means that, inshallah, from now on going, the Zongos will always be catered for in every budget. This is the first time in history. Every budget we will have allocations for the Zongos.